I want to keep reading. They might see holiday spirit, I want to keep reading along. And then here I have, hands down, lastly, I would have the best desserts. What transition word am I using here? Zach? Lastly, right, I'm using my last transition word. Remember to use first, next, and last. Lastly, I would have the best desserts. These desserts include tasty pumpkin pie with fluffy whipped cream and gooey warm chocolate chip cookies. I said 2 desserts, right? So we have 2 of each. Okay. My scrumptious Thanksgiving dinner will not disappoint you. This is how I would make my perfect Thanksgiving dinner. So this is my 3rd paragraph, which is also my final, right? And then I have my final statement down here. This is how I would make a perfect Thanksgiving dinner. And I even added an exclamation point to really excite my reader. Right? So we use a lot of adjectives, creativity, exclamation points, things like that in our writing, okay? And I'll keep this up here. Well, I'll keep this up here for my friends who are beginning to start their rough draft. I know some of us are ready, okay? Yeah. Alrighty, before we go off, my last thing is I have this paper that I made copies for each of you to keep. Okay, so keep this in your writing. And it's describing food. I know yesterday some of us had a little bit of difficulties trying to come up with different types of adjectives we could use to describe our food that we were thinking about. So here it has taste, shape, touch, and color, okay? Let's think. You could talk about any of these adjectives, okay, in your writing. So if you want to do, let's think, juicy, we could do juicy, straight turkey, or you could use any of them, okay? Or you could do greasy turkey, but you could even say the shape included. So you could do greasy, flat turkey, something like that. So you can use any of these, and you can use more than one. So if you want to use a color, you could do greasy, flat turkey, that is the color brown. So you're showing different kinds of adjectives, okay? In your writing, shh. I'm just showing an example, all right? So I want you to use some of these adjectives when describing your different kinds of foods. Does anyone have any questions? Antoine.
What is yellowish?
Yellowish, it's kind of like orange and yellow, like mixed together. So it's like a yellowish kind of color. Anyone else? Good?
What's the word that starts with an E and it has 2 L's? Two L's. This one. Elliptical.
Elliptical. It's like an interesting kind of shape. Yeah, you can ignore that word. Yeah. Angela.
Why does it have lines there?
Okay, we're going to ignore. Okay. Just to show, because it's describing food. Alrighty. Alrighty. Very good.